Today I'm going to show you how I remove gel polish. I'm going to use toes as an example. So the gel polish on these toes have grown out so much they're almost halfway down the toe. So as you can see, the gel polish is in perfect condition. If it hadn't have grown out, it probably would have lasted another month more. This is about 2-month-old nail polish. You need to break the seal of the gel polish so that when you put the nail polish remover on, it will penetrate the gel better and deeper, and it will make it easier to come off. So file the top of the gel polish and the edge of the gel polish. Just be careful not to file your own natural nail. Try and preserve that structure and the health of the natural nail as much as you can. Once you've filed them, you can then get your remover together. I'm using Expert Touch because it's a gentle formulation of nail polish remover by OPI. Some pre-cut tin foil, cut up cheap cotton pads into squares, so maybe halves or quarters. Cheap cotton pads are absolutely fine. You don't need to worry about them disintegrating as you try and wipe off the polish, because you're not wiping off the polish. You're just putting the pad that's soaked with nail polish remover on top of the gel polish and then wrapping it up with tin foil. The remover, the warmth and the time is going to do all the work for you. I would recommend that you use a non-acetone remover. You don't need acetone, you're not soaking off acrylics. The gel should come off fine after 10 to 20 minutes of soaking them off or wrapping them off, so to speak. You can use Expert Touch OPI branded wraps, which have the little cotton pad already stuck onto the foil, has the OPI branding. These can cost you significantly more than just using tin foil and making your own. I've also found another cheap way of doing them, and they are pre-ready to go, and they're quite cool, especially for a beautician if you want to sell them to your customers instead of them coming in and soaking off. These are actually from AliExpress, and you get 100 in a pack, and I'll pop the price in here. If you're interested in a comparison in price of the Expert Touch of OPI and these ones, I'll put a price comparison up so you can get an idea of how much you're saving. So these ones, you just pop them on top of the toe where the pad is in place. The tin foil is much more sturdy on these types of wraps. I mean, it's firmer and it holds in place better than your cheaper tin foil. So in a way, they can be better to use, just depending on what you're happy to do on your clients or what you're happy to do on yourself. If you have tin foil at home, you're probably likely to cut that up. I do the rest of the toes. I do the same on the other foot. Then I wrap them up in a towel for warmth, and I leave them for a minimum of 10 minutes. The warmth will help. Then I just remove them and I look at what's left. Normally it looks like the gel polish has bubbled or blistered, so you can see that it's already peeling off and lifting off. Then I just go in with a cuticle knife, which is made of stainless steel. You could use a wooden orange stick if you want. I remove all the rest of the tin foil from the other toes. I look at what's left. They're normally very soft at this stage, so I can just go over it with my cuticle knife or orange stick and do the same to each toe. The other thing with soaking off gel polishes, surprisingly, is that because they've been in the warmth and they've been in these wraps, the cuticle that's stuck to the nail plate from around the top of the cuticle is soft. So doing a cleanup of the cuticles is really easy at this time. So it's soft, it's easy to get off, it's easy to scrape off. So it makes the job of cleaning up the nails really easy. When I remove gel polish on people, I use the cuticle knife, and then I also clean up the cuticles and I do oil. So I make sure that the natural nail is left all healthy and happy. So sorry about it all flying down onto the floor, but from the angle of the video, it just, that's the way it's come out. The towel's going to be wrapped up and then shaken out into a bin and then washed. Now I'm going to buff the toenail. I'm just going to give them a really nice quick clean up. The cuticle that's stuck on the nail plate we call pterygium, and that is around the cuticle. That's soft and it normally buffers off really easy if I haven't been able to get it with a knife. And that's all for cleaning up that. What is next? Because the toes have been soaking in a remover, whether that's acetone or non-acetone, it's drying to an extent. So I'm going to pop oil back into the nail plate. This step I'd miss if I was putting on more gels, but if the nails are just going to be left natural, have a break for whatever reasons, I will put oil on and restore the nice moisturising factor within the nails, the nail plates, the toes and around the nail wall. And that's it. A really, really easy way to remove. I think you probably knew this if you have acrylics already. The only difference I could show you was you can make your own wraps, you can buy your own wraps, and that is everything for the removal today. Hopefully you got one tip out of here that might be helpful to you. If you like the glitter tattoo that I have on my foot of the dragonfly, I have a video on the glitter tattoo sets. The glitter tattoos can look much more detailed than how I did it. I did it in a rush, but there is a really interesting video that you can watch if you'd like. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you have some time. Thanks guys, bye!